I'm talking to Terry Typewriter.
Of course you are.
And it drives me mad, Mr. Kelly. It was here yesterday.
What was here yesterday?
Gee, I'm sure it was over here, and now suddenly it's over here in the middle. And it drives me mad.
What, you think the keys migrate around the keyboard when you're not looking?
Well, they must. Either that or someone comes in and shifts them around.
No one to do that.
Oh, yes, of course you could. You can just take off these little letters very easily and move them around. I'm thinking of doing it one of these days when I've got the time.
Why?
Well, because I want things properly organised. You know, I want them to read A, B, C, D, F, G, you know, in proper order. I am sick of this German arrangement.
Betty, do you realise that if you move those keys around and put them in alphabetical order, that the daisy wheel will still type exactly the same way?
What?
Yes. Although nobody'd ever notice. I mean, last week you sent a letter to the council and they had to get it in an interpreter because they thought it was in Polish.
Did he read it?
No, he couldn't. He thought it was in Ukrainian.
Oh, that's silly. I don't do Ukrainian. Well, anyway, I'll just finish this before lunch. G. And P. I can type much faster now that I'm not using two fingers. There. Finished.
The letter?
No,
The paragraph?
the word. And now it's time for lunch.
Gee, after typing a whole word, you must be ready to have a rest for an hour. Would you like a little lie down and a cup of tea?
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Kelly, but, no, I've got to meet Helga for lunch.
Helga?
Yeah. And her fiancés.
How many has she got this week?
Still only the two.
She's slowing down.
Yeah, well, she wants me to keep the other one chatting.
Which other one?
The one she's not talking to at the time. What are you doing, Mr. Kelly?
Well, I'm going to enjoy one of the pleasures of working from home.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I've got some nice fresh crusty bread and some nice fresh leg ham, which I've hidden under the egg carton so the kids can't find it. It's my own private ham. So I'm going to make a nice fresh sandwich and a cup of tea and sit down and read my book without any interruptions.
Well, maybe I could stay.
No. You go and have Helga's happy hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't answer it. It's lunchtime.
But it might be important.
Oh, very well. In that case... Hello, this is Martin Kelly. I'm sorry that the phone is unattended at the moment, but if you'd like to leave a message, I'll get back to you as soon as possible after the bip. Oh, it makes me so angry.
What happened?
Well, they hung up. They didn't leave a message. Now it's going to drive me crazy all day trying to figure out who the hell it was. I'll bet it was one of Debbie's friends.
Why?
Because women cannot cope with technology. They never leave messages on answer phones, but I'm going to forget it and enjoy my lunch.
Okay, see you at 2 then.
See you then. Because my mouth is ready for a fresh ham and crusty bread sandwich. Oh, what are you doing here?
Just having lunch, Mr. Kelly.
We made sandwiches.
What of?
No, Mr. Kelly, it should be of what? You can never end a sentence with a preposition.
Don't you start telling me how to talk proper. What is on that sandwich?
Ham.
Ham?
Yeah, there's an old piece that was lost under the egg carton.
Oh, who found it?
I did.
Well, it wasn't lost. It was mine, and I hid it.
Well, you didn't do a very good job on it.
I'll do a good job on you in a minute. All right, go on. Take my ham. Take my crusty bread. It's all right. I'll manage on dry crackers and old cheese.
Okay.
Typical. Eat you out of house and home. Oh, well, there goes lunch. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Deb.
Oh, did Tiff ring? She said she would.
Aha, so it was her.
Oh, so she did ring then. What did she say?
I don't know. Listen, will you tell your friends to leave messages on answer phones?
We don't have an answer phone.
No. Well.
Dad, you were pretending to be an answering machine again, weren't you?
Well.
Oh, honestly, Dad, you're such a big kid at times.
Well, she didn't know it wasn't a real answer machine.
Of course she did. All the kids do.
Do they? How?
Because real answering machines don't wait until you've left a message and then say goodbye.
Oh. Well, I thought it was a nice friendly touch.
Well, see you later, Mr. Kelly. Thanks for the ham.
Just a minute. Have you finished already?
Yeah.
What do? Inhale it or something? What are you doing here anyway? I thought you were working at the bank.
Yeah, it's just down at the shops. It's good, isn't it?
What is?
Well, now I can pop in and have lunch with you every day. Get some more of that ham in for tomorrow, will you?
Here you go, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, thanks, Betty. Oh, I forgot to ask. How was Helga?
Oh, she's fine. She said to say, hello, Mr. Kelly.
What'd she say it like that for?
Because she was jogging.
Oh, but I thought you were having lunch with her and her fiancés.
Oh, I had lunch, and they had a jog. I sat in the park bench and watched them come round.
So you had no one to talk to?
Oh, yeah, she only jogs with them one at a time. So I sat with the one she wasn't jogging with and chatted while I ate my liverwurst surprise.
What's a liverwurst surprise?
Well, a sandwich shop does them. It's a big, thick roll with a big slab of liverwurst in it.
What's the surprise?
The surprise is I ate it. I hate liverwurst.
Listen, Betty, are you paying these now?
Yeah.
But they're not due till next month.
Yeah, well...
Well, what?
Well, I always say it's better to pay them now and then you don't forget about them later.
Yeah, well, I always say it's better to hold on to the money now and remember to pay them later.
Oh, what's the difference?
Well, it helps our cash flow.
You're always going on about that. What is cash flow and where does it flow to?
Well, cash flow is a magic phrase of the 80s.
Why?
Because nobody knows what it is. I think they use it as an excuse whenever they don't want to pay their bills. It's closely related to Paul Keating's J-curve.
Well, what's the treasurer's underwear got to do with it?
The treasurer's underwear?
Yeah, his J-curve. Isn't that like his wireframes?
Not exactly. Hang on. You going to pay this now?
Well, I was going to, but I won't now.
But you have to pay it now. It's due now. It's the phone bill.
No, Mr. Kelly, it's all right. I read in the paper. They got lots of money.
So what?
Well, when they need some of ours, they can give us a ring.
You're not going to do that.
Well, why not? They got all those phones out there. I mean, it's not too much to ask, is it?
Because they don't operate that way. For Pete's sake, woman, look, the due date is today. You better pay it or they'll cut us off.
All right, then I'll just pop down to the post office and pay it.
Well, you better get a move on.
Oh, all right. Don't you need your J fronts in a jangle?
Where the hell is... Jenny, have you seen my fine line pen?
Here you are, Dad.
Oh, thank you very much. Listen, how many times have I told you not to go to the office and take my things?
Well, I was going to bring it back.
When?
Just now when you called me to.
You mean I caught you?
That too.
Yeah, well, don't do it again. I need this for my fine detailed drawing. Oh, Jenny, what have you done with it?
It's just using it.
Oh, look at the tip. It's all splayed out like Groucho Marx's moustache. What have you been doing with it?
Colouring in.
What were you colouring in, a brick?
No, Barbie, see?
What did you do that to Barbie for?
Because I was sick of her the way she was. I wanted a Motown Barbie.
Yeah, well, she does look a bit like Diana Ross.
She's not supposed to.
Well, who's she supposed to look like?
Michael Jackson. She'd look better when I cut off her nose.
Yeah, well, don't use my Stanley knife.
Okay.
Jenny, can you smell something funny in here?
What?
It smells like something's died in here. Oh, here it is. Oh, who on earth does this belong to?
Oh, beauty, you found my bag, have you, Mr. Kelly?
No, is that yours?
Yeah.
Well, why is it here?
I left it behind at lunchtime, Mr. Kelly.
It's only his gym bag, Dad.
Don't open it, you'll blow the roof off.
Just checking everything's here, Mr. Kelly.
Hurry up, mate. We'll be late for practice.
What practice?
Basketball practice. It's our first match tomorrow. Aren't you coming?
Is that going?
Yeah.
Then I'm staying.
Gina's coming, Mr. Kelly.
Gina, the love of your life.
Well, officially, we're just good friends. She's bringing her parents as well. And Father said if I score a goal, he'll shout me a pizza.
Oh, well, good luck, Nudge. But don't you think it'd be a good idea to wash your basketball gear occasionally?
Well, what's the sense in that? It'll only get all sweaty again. I'm conserving natural resources.
Don't worry, Dad. He's really good. He washes it once a month. Whether it needs it or not. Come on, Jen.
Oi, where are you going?
I'm the team cheerleader. I've got to practice too.
A cheerleader in karate gear?
Yeah, if people don't cheer, I'm going to kick them in the ankle.
Oh, interesting technique. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay.
I didn't mean you... Oh, forget it.
Hey, Dad, have you been playing silly tricks with the phone again?
Hello, Deborah. How nice to see you. Did you have a nice day? I had a nice day. How polite of you to ask.
Oh, come on, Dad. I've been trying to ring from Tiz for the last half hour. Why wouldn't you answer the phone?
Hasn't been ringing.
It was from my end.
Why didn't you answer it at your end?
Seriously, Dad, there must be something wrong with it.
Well, let's take a look. Betty, did you happen to...
Mr. Kelly, your daughter Deborah is here to see you.
Thank you, Betty.
May I come on through?
You may come on through.
Oh, look, I'm supposed to say that.
Check and see if there's a dial tone, Dad.
What's the matter?
Oh, the phone's not working.
Maybe the fault is in the answering machine.
Ha ha, I laugh. There's no dial tone. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Well, why isn't it working? Come on, go at me.
Oh, Dad, don't do that. You'll break it.
Deborah, it's already broken. Look, go and check the walk-around phone.
Okay.
Amazing, isn't it? Thousands of dollars worth of technology and it won't tick.
This one's dead too.
Oh, see, I told you we shouldn't have paid that bill.
Betty, you did pay the telephone bill, didn't you?
Yeah. Look, here's the receipt from the post office.
Well, why isn't it working?
Well, there's no point in getting angry, Mr. Kelly. Just ring Telecom and ask them to send them around every payment.
Right. No, Betty, you phone them.
Very well.
The fan's not working.
Oh, did you get onto Telecom, Dad?
Yeah, I called them from next door.
Well, what did they say? Why did our phone go deaf?
Well, I spoke to the accounts department and they had no record of us paying the bill, so they requested the service department to cut us off.
But didn't you give them the receipt number?
Yes, and they apologised and said that they requested the service department to reconnect us.
Terrific.
First thing in the morning.
Oh, why first thing in the morning? Why not now?
Because the service department knocked off at 4 o'clock, right after they cut off our phone.
You mean we're stuck without a phone for the whole night?
Yeah. But don't worry, if the boys want to get in touch with you, they can always send a homing pigeon.
Boys? What boys?
I don't know, the myriad of boys I assume you go out with when you disappear through that door in the evening.
Ah, that'll be the day.
Well, I say it stinks. It's not fair and it stinks.
Yeah, stinks.
Oh, it's not all that bad.
Not bad. You gotta be kidding. I mean, after all, we were the ones who started the team in the first place.
Excuse me, Simon.
Yes, Dad?
I'm trying to watch the news.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad, but this is serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Nudge has been dropped from the basketball team.
Yeah.
Really? They haven't mentioned it so far.
Dad, this isn't a laughing matter?
Oh, all right. Who dropped Nudge from the team?
Pete and all the other members, they voted on it.
Well, look, I'm sorry, Nudge, but it's not exactly the end of the world.
But Gina and her parents were coming specially to see Nudge play.
Yeah, think of the letdown. And think of the embarrassment.
Think of the pizza.
Well, I'm glad to see you've still got your priorities right.
Look, I'm a reserve anyway, you never know. I might get lucky.
How do you mean?
Or someone might break their leg or something.
That'd be lucky.
And if I'm really lucky, it might be Pete.
Hi, Dad. When's dinner?
All 40 minutes?
Okay.
Oh, Deb, hang on. You got a minute?
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
Well, I'm not sure. Listen, did I put my foot in it before?
When before?
Well, this afternoon when I mentioned the boys. Is something wrong?
Oh, I don't know. Why is it that I can never meet a boy that I really like?
But you know lots of boys.
Yeah, but no one's special. I mean, Tiv's got a regular boyfriend, Donna's got a regular boyfriend, even Gina's got Nudge.
Well, you can't get more regular than that.
Yeah, I know, but I never seem to meet anyone that I like.
Oh, there's plenty of time for that. You're not exactly an old maid, you know.
Maybe I'm ugly. Oh, thanks.
Deborah, you are not ugly, believe me. I'm an architect. I know ugly. That pink house down the road, that is ugly.
Still, they say looks unimportant.
Yeah, they do say that. And they lie. But believe me, looks are not your problem.
What is my problem?
Well, what's wrong with the boys you meet?
They're all into surfing in summer and football in winter, and all they want a girl to do is sit on the beach or the sideline and watch them showing off.
Well, what do Donna and Tiff and the other girls do?
They sit on the beach or the sideline and watch them showing off. In Gina's case, she sits in the Pizza Hut watching Nudge eat.
Well, do you want to do that?
No, I don't want to be some boy's accessory. I mean, I just get angry because I never want to talk about things that I like. Sometimes I think I'll never meet a boy I really like.
Oh, of course you will. But, you know, you're setting yourself pretty high standards. People like that don't come along every 5 minutes. And if you don't want to change...
Do you think I should change?
Oh, no. I wouldn't swap you for quids. You'll find someone. You just have to be patient, that's all.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
What's up with her?
Oh, she's a little bit depressed because she can't find a boyfriend she really likes, poor kid.
Well, you know, Dad, that's not such a terrible thing from our point of view.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably don't know this, Dad, but most of the teenage boys are animals.
No.
Yeah, they've only got one thing on their mind.
You don't tell me.
You better believe it.
Yeah, and what is this one thing?
Well... well, you know,
Tell me, Simon, where did you learn all this?
Nudge told me.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's just not good enough. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, is the phone back on?
Now, my dear sir or madam or to whom it may concern.
Billy, who are you talking to?
Now, look, Mr. Kelly is an important architect. He's an important architect. He draws buildings. And we need the phone at all times.
Betty, who is that?
It's telecom.
Oh.
Now, I must warn you that if this sort of thing happens again, we'll be forced to take our business elsewhere. What do you mean you'll cut me off? You wouldn't dare. Oh, I dare you. I double dare you.
No, Betty, no, don't double dare him. No, give me that. Hello, yes, no, I take back the double dare. Please don't cut me off. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yes, you've been talking to our deranged aunt. Yes, we usually keep her in an upstairs room, but she seems to have chewed through the ropes. No. Oh, I hope she didn't bother you. No? Okay, fine. All right. No, you're not going to cut us off? Fine. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Whoa, you certainly mucked that one up, didn't you?
Don't you realise how powerful they are?
Oh, rubbish. If they don't toe the line, we'll just take our business elsewhere.
There is no elsewhere, you great mumble mind.
Don't be silly. Look, you can buy phones anywhere now. We'll just get one from Dick Smith, and you never know. He might give us a ring from his helicopter and say thanks.
You're mad.
No, well, I mean, he'd know the number if it's his phone. And he'd never cut us off, I can tell you that.
Betty, Dick Smith cannot do what Telecom does.
Dick Smith can do anything?
Dick Smith cannot connect our phone.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Because Telecom owns all the poles and they won't let him hang his wires on them. Look, Betty, please, you must promise me that you will never, ever antagonise Telecom again.
I promise.
Fine.
And it must have been really awful not having the phone on last night.
No, actually, it was quite peaceful. I never realised how much the phone rang in this house, and then you go and answer it, and it's always for Debbie.
Oh, boys.
No, girls, usually. Hello, Mr. Kelly. It's Tiffany here. Is Debbie here? Or, it's Lorelei here. Or, it's Linda here. Or, it's Take Your Pick here. I mean, it's always girls.
Oh, that's funny. I would have thought it'd be boys on the phone.
Yeah, well, I would have thought the same thing. Actually, Deborah's having trouble getting a boyfriend.
But she's so bright and witty and attractive.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe she's too attractive.
How can you be too attractive?
Well, maybe it scares them off, you know? I remember when I was a teenager, this really stunning girl lived down the street, Valerie Tyson. I found out years later she never went out with anyone.
Why not?
No one ever asked. I mean, she was so gorgeous, we always assumed that she was going out with some really terrific guy. No one ever asked her.
Oh, so that's what it was. I always wondered.
You knew Valerie Tyson?
No, not her, me. I always wondered why no one ever asked me how much. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Jenny, what are you doing?
Practicing my karate. Hands of steel.
What? Will you keep your hands of steel off my chair of leather?
When do you think I'll have to register them?
What?
My hands. They're lethal weapons. My instructor said the police registered his hands.
No, dear. Not his hands. Knowing your instructor, it was probably his fingerprints.
Well, when will we have to do mine?
Oh, we won't bother about it yet. We'll do it when you can shatter large pieces of wood.
I can do pencils.
So it was you! I've been looking for a complete pencil all day. They're all in pieces. I thought I had white hands, so I was going to get them sprayed. Just keep your hands off my things, all right? And no more karate chops.
Yeah, Dad.
Jenny, what did I just tell you?
That wasn't a chop, it was a kick.
Well, no more kicks in here either. Simon,
Yes, Dad?
take your sister outside and let her kick you.
Okay, come on, Jen.
Hey, Dad, do you want to see my hands of steel?
Yeah, you can hit him on my head of wood.
Come on, Jen. Let's see your best shot.
What's going on out there?
Sorry, Simon. Guess I didn't realise my strength.
Jenny, what have you done?
It wasn't her fault, I just wasn't ready. Oh,
Sorry, Simon.
that's okay, kiddo. Oh, I can't stand. Oh,
Listen, how are you going to play basketball tonight?
oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Well, hang on, where's the phone?
Well, no, I can't walk, but I don't need an ambulance.
I'm not ringing the ambulance, I'm ringing Gina. This means I'm back on the team.
Nudge,
Yeah, Mr. Kelly?
take that bag outside. I'll cover it with dirt later.
Okay.
So, how did it go?
You should have been there. The other team were winning, and in the final second, Nudge comes in and scores a penalty goal.
Yeah? The winning goal?
The only goal. We lost 117 to 1.
But it was my one.
So, we celebrating?
No, I've got to go, Mr. Kelly.
What's the rush? Got a girl waiting for you.
Even better, got a pizza waiting for me.
Take the bag.
Okay.
All right, miss. Off you go and brush your teeth.
Okay, Dad.
So, what's on TV?
Just a minute. What happened to the injured ankle?
Ah. Yeah, well,
Yeah, it got better very quickly, didn't it?
I'm a quick healer?
Oh, nobody heals that quickly.
Oh, it must have been a miracle.
Yeah, well, we won't call the Vatican just yet. You faked it, didn't you, so Nudge could play?
Dad... Would I do that?
I hope so.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Oh, what kept you?
Oh, I was just talking to Greg.
Greg? Who's Greg?
I met him tonight. He's the coach of the other team.
Oh, what's he like?
Oh, he's tall, good-looking, witty, intelligent. He loves art. He's everything I talked about yesterday.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, there's just one thing.
Yeah?
How come I can't stand him?